Sheep, sheep. Hello, welcome. Look, we're outside again. We're going to take Rusty Bertie up the mountain and I'm going to show you a bit. But today, we'll just pop up there first. We're going to take the mountain pass from Nantymoel over to Blaengwynfi. So, I'll give you a show of that first. We'll park up and we'll talk about Rusty. It's a lovely day. Remember, this is the first road I bought the Meteor on. Bumpy. Whoa. You get a lot of subsidence in these old mine workings. Famous keyhole corner. Out of the old Moor Valley now, drop over to the next one. Holding a good 50 miles an hour up here. This is a steep hill, as the sheep will tell you there. Don't go too fast here. You can get a bit hairy on this corner. So, literally through the Bwlch, as it's called, which is Welsh for pass. And there's the Rhondda Valley over to the right. But we're going to take a left. Go down the other side into Blaengwynfi. Sheep, sheep. Hoping not to meet too many sheep. Couple of bikes out for the day. There we are. We're at the head of a whole nother valley now. It's a three-way pass. You can go down any one of the South Wales valleys. Nice road conditions today. downhill now. Bertie wants to go very fast. There's a big drop off the other side, so you have to be careful. Again, with these sticking out there, I got to be careful. Don't want to knock this guy off. Down to the little village of Blaengwynfi. 60 miles an hour, God. We will turn round. We'll visit the village sometime again, but not today. A little bit safer going uphill because, of course, the bike doesn't want to run away with you so much. So it's quite a climb now. We've got 50 coming up already though. Actually makes very good progress. I don't care what the power figure is. There's no car would be making these corners as good as this. There's a certain revs just about there. You can hear it, it comes on cam and it starts making it's really happy now. Watch I don't go too fast here. Hey. A couple of hairpins will be on the top again. He's going to enjoy himself. Got his head down. Stuff's called shell grip. cobblestones. Let's park up. Enfield's obviously intrinsically brilliant at just being off-road. They're so stable. Brilliant. Let's have a look. There we go. Hope you enjoyed that. It was sunny when I started, but it's turned out quite a brutally cold and windy day up on the mountain, so I hope you can hear me. Let's show you this bike anyway. It's gone really well. Bike's running really well. Obviously I hadn't ridden a Classic 350 before, only the Meteor, so I know you'd all like me to compare how it is before and after with the different tyres and the different cam and everything, but really I don't know. I just don't know. So, but it's definitely peppier than the Meteor. As you can tell, coming up those hills, there's absolutely no way the Meteor would have come up that pass 55, 60 miles an hour. No way. It's got the big lumpy tyres which wouldn't have helped it, but it wouldn't run like this. It really goes well, no problems. It's all running. One thing I have noticed, the top end is quite noisy, which doesn't surprise me with the new cam, because obviously the cam is much more aggressive with the followers and the valves, so it's going to be noisier. But funny enough, looking at Coast Rider Scotland, Bruce's video, his top end was very noisy straight after doing the cam, and he redid the valves, which fixed it. So I'm going to redo the valve clearances. In fact, it's so cold up here, even though I've just parked up after that ride, the barrel's cold. That's how windy it gets. That's why when the sun comes out, we have to get out. But it's a beautiful running bike, and I totally get it now, because it's so calming just to go. I know we gave it a bit of a caning then, but just to go out on it and potter 25, 30 miles an hour, perfectly happy, and such a stress reliever. Really, it's a lovely bike to ride. A bit warmer there, lovely for my hands. And the tyres are doing well. They're noticeably different from what you'd think is a standard road tyre, because they're quite square. Obviously it's slightly hesitant to turn in, but as long as you push it and make it do it, it's absolutely brilliant. And pull it again to make it stand up, but it hasn't got that sort of flowing thing that a smooth, rounded road tyre would have. But you can make it do it, so it's not a problem. I'm quite happy to live with them because they look like that. I'd probably go with them again. It's still a lovely handling bike, as you just saw. And everything's working. I can see the new chain needs tightening already, because it's had its initial tightening and it's done its first couple 100 miles now. But everything seems attached so far. Now there's a few things that aren't working out, and I'll come and show you now. In fact, I'll show you now. First of all, and I'm not a reliable narrator in this, I don't find many motorcycles comfortable almost all motorcycles I find uncomfortable to sit on. Not the handlebar position, not the, just literally the sitting is not comfortable. In fact, really the only comfortable bikes where I really thought were comfortable were two Hondas, my NT700 DeVille and my 700 Transalp. Very nice seats. Really, all other seats I really just tolerate. I don't really enjoy sitting on them. And that goes for real, not motorbikes, just cars, seats, stools, anything. I prefer jobs where I'm standing up. For some reason I don't really like sitting down. And I admit this low ride seat, because it's a genuine Royal Enfield low ride seat, after 100 miles I'm finding it pretty intolerable. It's it's not supportive at all, and I just can't wait to get off it, which I kind of expected, because a lot of bikes make me feel like that. But we might look at a different seat. We might go back to the standard. It's a shame I had this one covered, or I might go try the touring seat off the Meteor, because I've got one of those. But either way, lovely as it is, it's like there's almost nothing there. And then the other thing is the levers. You remember we took these levers off the Meteor when we put adjustable levers on the Meteor, because I couldn't reach the levers. But guess what? I can't reach the levers. I mean, I can reach them, but only just. And I'm noticeably working at the tips of my fingers, and I'm not enjoying that. So I'll save up for a bit, I think. Not that they're extortion, about £45. I've spent enough this month. So to get some adjustable levers on there. But really, there's not a big list of things. In fact, I think that was it. That was pretty much it. Try a different seat. Sort the levers. What else was there? Oh yeah, this under tray. Can you hear that? It's a cheap Indian copy one. And unlike the genuine one, it doesn't have rubber mounts on the bolts. And this is resonating. There's a certain rev range as you accelerate through. I'm sure you've all owned a car or bike that does this, where it hits a certain revs and then you pass through that rev range, and it's all. So this is, you can hear it ringing like a bell. Look. So I'm going to drop this off, stick some rubber washers or rubber mounts in there, get rid of that little sound. So do that to seat, levers, redo the valves, but otherwise it's a fab bike, and it's lovely to be out on. It's nice just to potter along or go a bit faster like we did. I know quite a few people keep asking me about the trying to get past the speed limiter. To be honest, there's no way on the roads I ride I wouldn't even get to 72 miles an hour, let alone try and go faster. 55, 60 is absolutely fine and perfect top speed. As you've seen for some of these rides, no one is really going faster than Rusty is taking these roads. He's absolutely as fast as I need. If I had more power, the only thing I'd be doing is catching up to cars and having a miserable time. 'Cause that's what you do on a faster bike. You just zzz, and you're behind all the cars. Whereas Rusty is in his own little world, which is kind of why we always go out on bikes, isn't it? Just to be on our own world. So I'm not holding anyone up, but I'm not catching anyone up either. That's the great thing about these bikes. They're their own perfect speed for British roads, and lots of other roads, I'm sure. But I don't need to be faster at all. I love these wide pegs. Very relaxing for my feet. Oh, and that's the other problem with the low seat. Obviously, I thought the low seat would be great because the tyres are so much higher, so I can reach the floor. I've only got short legs. But the side effect is the footrests haven't moved, so this distance here is too short for me. And even though it's not an aggressive sitting position, I can feel my knees are too bent. I just want to stretch my legs out. Although I have been putting them up on here. like some bizarre contraption. But yeah, although really if you have the hunters have their pegs right back here, so I don't think I'd fit one of those either, not that I'm tall. Weird body obviously, but that's gotten cold now. But am I happy? Yes, I'm absolutely happy. Do I wish it was shiny? Occasionally I look at your bikes and I see a shiny one, but then I see this and it's just absolutely me. It's kind of an allegory for me in a way. I like that it's just slightly not right, obviously. And that really suits me. I got quite a few smashed flies on the front, so I've got to wash them off. But I'm worried about washing it in case it makes it look better. I mean, most people wash things to make them look better, but I'm worried about enhancing it in any way. Or perhaps the flies are all part of the charm. And flies kind of leave this greasy residue, which I hadn't realised. So we've got to get it back and give it a gentle washing without making it shiny. Because it is very organic. You can see where I've already been sort of rubbing the tank just from being near it. It's got a different finish to where on the parts you don't rub. And there's my sheep worrying cam. I just got my GoPro bar and I pull that out to about there, which is quite far enough, I think. I can put it back in. That's kind of temporary, as you can see with the zip ties. On the exhaust, I put the standard exhaust back on because that Royal Enfield one, the straight through one, it was just too loud. I mean, it's quite a loud bike as it is really, but the other one, it was just kind of taking over the whole sensory experience. But again, like the seat, I'm not quite normal, and I don't like really loud bikes or really loud noises. So that's quite loud enough for me. And it looks beautiful anyway, so I'm not worried about that. It's holding up so well. So apart from those things I've mentioned, which we're going to look at in the workshop, Rusty is a very happy bike. And a happy owner. And weirdly, what I like about it is it's so go-outable on. With a powerful bike, I find you have to get yourself in the mood. Oh, I'm going out, it's a big bike, I'm going, you have to get in that frame of mind. Whereas Rusty, it's more like sort of having a bicycle. It's sort of just there, and you just sort of hop on and go out. It doesn't sort of have that burden of, it sounds weird, I know, I don't know if it's making any sense. But it's just so hop-onable. You just want to get on it, have a go for half an hour, park it up again. I've probably been riding it more than I have any other bike for a long time. Just happy to get on it. Hear its steady little beat and pop out. Hope you enjoyed that run out on Bertie. And have a look. We'll get back in the workshop next time and we'll have a look at these things. But thanks very much for watching again. Please like and subscribe if you want to see some more. Hopefully we'll do some more rides as well and get the Meteor out. And just in case, YouTube's a bit funny sometimes. If you thought you were subscribed, just scroll down and check, because sometimes YouTube will unsubscribe you and you might miss what's coming next. Although that might be a good idea. So, bye from me, bye from the sheep. Thanks for watching. I love your support. Thank you. See you next time.